Alright everybody, what is going on? Welcome back or welcome to the channel if you're new. It is time to start our deep dive into MAMAMOOO. Now, we're going to start with 4 music videos here today. After this, I'm probably going to do their first mini-album / album. And then we'll do some special clips of songs on that I'll check out, maybe some live stuff and things like that, and we'll keep doing that until we get through their discography, and I'll throw in some other special things as well. But I'm super excited. We've got 2 pre-debut tracks here we're going to be taking a look at. MAMAMOOO and I think Bumkey, is that how you pronounce it? Don't Be Happy. Then we also have K-Will and Weesung with Peppermint Chocolate with MAMAMOOO. And then, of course, we have Mr. Ambiguous and Piano Man, which I did do a reaction to a while back. And I remember really enjoying those songs, right? So I'm super excited for those 2. But without any further ado, let's jump right in. Ooh. Oh, I didn't expect this, like, orchestral sound. Ooh, chills already.
I never had a chance to say that I love you. That I love you. 있는 자존심 다 버리고 이렇게 빌고.
Oh my god, right out of the gate.
이제 다른 여자뿐만의 사랑받고 있고.
Okay.
다정한 그 모습.
Bewley, let's go. And Solar? We in? Ooh. Okay. Is it just these 2 for this? No, it's not. Ooh. Wow, that's okay. Ooh. Sticking with this like black and white thing. Ooh. Okay. Wow, I'm gonna assume that's Bumkey in the background, right? His vocals. Oh, okay. We in Solar, taking the lead on this with Bumkey. What? Are we?
Ladies
oh.
and gentlemen, introducing the fabulous MAMAMOO.
Really? Okay, sure. What? I was gonna say, Plus, what are you doing with that voice? Hey. That's a pretty cool intro. I actually like that a lot. I like seeing like the intro afterwards. Man, it's crazy to me, and I mean, I get it. You know, I understand at the time, right? Because this is what, still 2014. So, I mean, I understand why from the industry perspective, why they didn't really, jump off at the beginning. But from my personal taste, I'm like, I don't understand, man. I don't get it. It's crazy to me how much they had to struggle, right, with a lot of stuff just to get where they are. Like, hey, listen. I mean, and maybe it's better, right? Is it better to... I think it is, right? I think in most cases you'll find it's better to have that struggle out of the get-go, right, from the beginning, than to be given such a high bar right out of the gate and have to constantly push that and maintain it, where it's like, okay, let's show people why we're as good as we are and we can just keep doing our thing, All right. Peppermint chocolate. I don't know if this is going to be all members of MAMAMOOO. It sure is. Yeah, a lot of funkiness right in the beginning. Wassa loved that wearing her hats during this time. Was it because of her short hair? Is that why? Because she cut her hair? Ooh. That's Wassa, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Ooh, this is fun too. So I'm curious. Obviously, you had Moonbull, right, rapping on top there, and definitely in like a higher range. I wonder if that was her natural range at this time, or if it was one of those things where she was kind of like told to use a higher range, right, and not like her more natural lower tone. I'm pretty sure that was a thing that happened with Dami from Dreamcatcher, right, when they were in Minx. It was one of those things where like she was basically made to like make her voice sound higher and higher pitched to match with like their more like bright concept when she raps, so that she didn't, because like the lower tone was like they didn't want that sound, even though that was like her more natural sound. Ooh, okay. Wow, cool editing style for this too. Hey. Okay. Hey. Okay, fun. I like that. That's fun. Hey. Hey. Okay. Ooh. Hey. Yeah, this one, I like this one better than the first one, but again, I think this is, you're seeing the blueprint happen a little bit more here, right? It's so beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It's such a beautiful life. Okay. Hey, this one's good. I really like this one. Okay. Okay. All right, so that was it for Peppermint Chocolate. Yeah, that one was fun, and I think, like I said, you really got to see more of the full extent of what you would get in like the official debuts, right, for MAMAMOO. And man, you know, I don't know if I really, in any of the reactions before I watched the last video I did, right, which, as many people pointed out, it was kind of more like a guide video, almost like a light introduction guide video, which I've never technically watched a guide video for MAMAMOO. So that was cool, right? But even when I did like their medley, their Immortal Songs medley reactions, and like the several music videos I've done of them prior to that, I never really fully appreciated Wii as much, right? And I looking back, I'm like, wow, I was crazy, because yeah, she of course obviously is you know, another just fantastic singer and a lot of that stuff, you know, and now that I'm like, I know each member by their face, I'm like, okay, yeah, like they're just, I just can't believe I wasn't paying attention to every single one before. I'll be honest, when I first started watching Hwasa, she captivated me, like right from the beginning, and then now it's like, yeah, I don't have a bias anymore. You know what I mean? There is no bias. The whole group is the bias, so fun stuff. All right, here we go with Mr. Ambiguous, and then, of course, Piano Man. Two really fun music videos, too, and I like how they keep this black and white style with, like, some muted colors, right? Or some colors intertwined in there throughout each video. I noticed they do that for these two, and they did that with Peppermint Chocolate. And kind of like, even with that, I like the style of like almost like the peppermint color grading, right? Like it was kind of almost like a peppermint, like teal-ish thing that they threw over there at times. So really thought that was fun. Okay, so that's Bum Key. I didn't know that. That's cool.
지금 저한테 관심 있으세요?
Yeah, see, she has her deeper voice here. Hey. Hey. Okay. What I like too, I'm pretty sure this is, what was it? Was it this video, or was it? It might have been this one too, right? Before the shooting of this, where they're like specifically telling Hwasa not to cut her hair short, and she did it because she just wanted to, like she wanted to do it anyway. So there's several times where she just didn't listen and wanted to just do her own thing. Okay. Hey. Okay. Oh yeah, the deep tone. Hey. The black and white, like checkered fits too, are so good. Hey. Okay, so so they have That's cool. They have them in this too, in some ways.
My love is for you. 왜 자꾸 내 맘을 몰라주는 거니 왜? Mr. MAMAMOO 날 갖고 놀려 하지 마. Hey, mister.
Little James Bond homage.
Alright, you know.
Having this type of range so early on is crazy. Yeah, see, even here, this sounds like her just doing her regular range. I forgot about this part. I forgot about this part. I forgot about this part.
아니 라이브를 안 해. 너네 왜 라이브 안 해? 노래가 나오는 노래 맞춰서 노래를 해야지 내가 뭘 가르쳐 주지. 너네 나 표정 보러 온 거 아닌데. 다시 할게요.
네.
Oh no. No, 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 no,
보는
no.
사람들 이렇게 좀 흥이 나게 해야 되는데 너네들
Knowing this is all a bit is it hurts even more.
오고 다 너무 예뻐 보였으면 좋겠지. 너 튀고 너도 튀고. 아, 난 도훈이 오빠가
Look at Solar.
되게 기대했는데.
솔라야, 백정 씨 연기 되게 잘하지.
Oh my god. Even Moonbeal was gonna cry. Oh my god. No.
얼마나 무서웠을 거야. 내가 와가지고.
That's brutal.
기쁘게 딱 한 번만 드릴게. 진짜 너무 잘한다.
That's such a. Oh my god. That's such a.
Let's get on with the show.
Oh man, fun.
Darling, it's you. 아직 넌 왜 눈치를 못 채니? Mr. MAMAMOO 날 헷갈리게 하지 마.
Hey.
My love is for you.
Okay, I didn't. You know what? I didn't realize Swassa had belted. And going back to this.
괜찮다면 박수 한번 쳐주세요.
Ugh. Woo. Just so good, man. That was and you know what? The sad part is, like, even though that was like a bit, right? That whole last part was a bit towards the end there. It's like there are people like that, right? There's totally people out there like that. And it's always makes me wonder. On one hand, I'm like, okay, are they really trying to push them to like a level of just that's purely beyond anyone else? Or are these people just jealous of their talent, right? Because there's definitely been stories of like people, you know, talking down to like the people they're, you know, training and stuff like that and stuff because of the jealousy they have, right? They're because these people are better at their age than they were, right? So it's always like you got to wonder this stuff. Now, this was good though, man. Oh man, just again when this is your debut, right? So Mr. Ambiguous is your debut. And even for 2014, you know, I think the thing about, you know, older gens, and I will say this, just, and I have no nostalgia, right? I started reacting to K-pop in 2024, right? And stuff like that. So 2024, towards the end, like November, December, if you go back and look at my channel, I didn't really listen to K-pop before that. BTS was it. I listened to BTS, and then I started with XG with the channel, and we branched out into tons of different groups, right? So I don't really have the nostalgia that other people do, but when I listen to groups from that era, from what, third gen, you could even, and I'm sure going back more, but you could tell like a lot of those groups just had such different identities. And I think the problem now is with like current gen stuff, my biggest thing is there are a lot of groups that have similar styles, right? And have similar sounding songs and stuff like that. And there's not it's like you really need to find like your own thing. And there's groups that have been able to do that recently. You know, I think within the last year in particular, I've really found groups that I'm like, okay, like they're doing their own thing. I appreciate that. You know what I mean? Because, you know, once you realize how talented, you know, the idols are themselves in groups, it becomes more of like, okay, well, crazy it may sound, like being good at singing, dancing, and choreography, which is a fantastic thing, and rapping and stuff like that, and you know, it's you need more now. You need to find your own like niche, your own thing, and you know, do that, or at least do the other things so well that people are like, okay, you're doing what other groups do, but you're doing it so well that it's like, you know, you're showing them how to do it. I think that's a huge thing. And so seeing MAMAMOOO like have this type of concept early on is so fun, you know? All right, Piano Man. Let's go. Yeah, the full-on like a noir jazz bar. I do remember this.
I'm ready for some action.
Wow, the delivery on that too is just so good. Wow. Hold on, I didn't realize she was holding it.
Are you ready for perfection?
Wow, she's holding it down in the lower range there like that. So good. Ooh. Hey. First of all, too, dancing in heels, I will always just baffle me. Woo, so good. I just love like the orchestral trumpets and the piano together. Oh yes, I remember this part. Woo. Hey. God, they all look fantastic too. It's crazy. That's such a catchy dance too. Oh, this part. Moongo. Woo. Moonstar, that's right. Hey. Okay, we in. Sheesh. Oh, perfect harmonies. Hey. Okay. A little bit of the bubbly. You know what's the really crazy is that they were still facing disbandment at this point. And it wasn't even until their next song that they were able to at least, like, hold off more. Like, you know, be like, okay, this is our first, like, hit song, you know, topping number 3, right? So it's like, the fact that Piano Man and Mr. Ambiguous, and they were still, even after this, man, it's a real shame. It's a real shame. But like I said, I mean, they fought through it, man. They fought through it, and look how they're doing now, right? Their new comeback, super excited for that. Can't wait to see what that's going to be like. Of course, I'll be checking that out as well. I haven't decided if I'm going to. I might put it in with like a catch-up video where I do that and like some other releases that came out that I haven't seen yet this year. Yeah, because woo-wee, I'm super excited for it. Anyway, that is it for this video. As of these 4, it's tough, man. I think, like, at least for this period of videos, everyone has been better than last, in my opinion, right? So I think, like, we had a steady just increase, you know? As much as I love Mr. Ambiguous, Piano Man, I think, beat it out. I really like the chorus, too, on it. I think the choreo and, like, the backing instrumentation, right, really mixes well. You have that jazz. You have the smooth jazz really come in with, like, the orchestra and the piano hitting at the same time as they do the little piano, you know, choreography. Man, it does make me wonder, like, how many of these groups would have seen bigger explosions in like the TikTok generation. Like, can you imagine if you shifted it to where a lot of these like veteran groups were coming out now in this era? I think it would be kind of crazy, you know, especially with TikTok. That another group like Red Velvet was another one where I was like, some of the dances, you know, and some of the choreo in their tracks that they do, just like Russian roulette and stuff like that, would just absolutely blow up, I think, on TikTok. So, you know, which is good for, not that I don't watch TikTok. I might be one of the only few people. I don't think I've ever gone on TikTok before in my life. The only short form content I see are YouTube Shorts, which I guess is like the close version of that. But it's not like I actively, you know, look at shorts all day. If I see a short that's interesting, I'll watch it, you know? And really the only shorts I watch mostly are like K-pop, you know, idols doing stuff with other idols or doing like funny behind the scenes things that they don't show full videos of. But yeah, fun stuff. Super excited to continue this run with MAMAMOOO. We're going to be jumping into their first album, I think it's a mini, right, as their first album next time. So yeah, see you guys next time. Hope you enjoyed this. Peace.